What's going on, folks, and welcome to another Scum video. I hope you're all doing well. Now, as you know, the other day the update did come out, and it was a pretty big update in terms of content and stuff that you can pretty much use in the game, etc. I mean, you can see here we've got the double cabin there, and we have the new single level cabin that we have over there as well. So just before we go over to the table and we check out all these other things, there's some really cool stuff here, like flare guns and flares and stuff like that. Let's just have a quick look over here. Now, this is the double cabin. So the double cabin will use, I think it's like 12 or something like that foundations, which you can see is what we're standing on here. There is a lot of them, and it took a while to build. But inside you can see some of the, you can see pretty much what it looks like, and some of the new items that we have as well, like the trophies on the wall. We've got the rugs, and we even have some of the new animations. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use one of them animations now. So if you were to use this animation here, where you can just lay down, chill out, etc. With this animation, you can get your health and your stamina up twice as fast, which is always a good thing as well. So that's, I'll just show you another one here. We've got another one that you can use to lay down. Both do the same thing, pretty much, and you can regenerate your stamina and health twice as fast using this one as well. Now, I really like the rugs. I think it's a cool thing, and do you know what? This just shows you how much stuff that can be implemented to the game when they want to do stuff like this as well. So this is the first floor. It looks pretty cozy, especially at night time. It looks awesome, and you can even put some locks and stuff on these doors. Keep all your loot in here, all your base flag, etc., whatever you want to do with it. Now, if you go on to the second level, you can see that you can store a load of stuff up here too. Maybe even put your tent up here. It would be pretty cool if there was a trap door there. If there was another, like, you know, door here that you could open so you can protect the upstairs and slow down the intruders, so to speak. But I absolutely love the double cabin, but it takes a ton of resources. It's like 100 logs, 50 planks, and 30 scrap metal to actually build them. And you've got the single cabin over here as well. Takes just a few less foundations than the other one, but it's exactly the same, except you just don't have the upstairs, as you can see there. So I've put locks on all these doors as well. So it's pretty much exactly the same there. Now, with all the other stuff that they've implemented, obviously the base building stuff is very, very difficult because there's so much up for controversy about the base building. Is it too easy to raid? Is it too hard? There's no middle ground. I mean, personally, it's always going to be, bases are always going to be raidable in some way, shape or form. But we'll leave that for another video. So let me just put down my torch here, and what we'll do. Right, so here we have the AK-12, well, not the 8, well, it is the AK-12 technically, but they've called it the AK-15, as you can see here. And they've also got, like, the anniversary edition of the AK-47 as well, which you can see is the engraved edition. And there is, I like the way the, if you look closely, you can see that someone's etched lines into it, obviously for the amount of kills they have. And is that like RB or something like that on the, engraved on the side? But the engravings are really cool, and I like that. So, obviously, with the AK-15 here, if I let me just take up the weapon here, we can see that I have just got the iron sights for it right now. And it does come with its own red dot, aim pro, and its own suppressor. So this gun does come with its own equipment as well. And you can see the back of the rifle there moving as well. So they've got the advanced animations in too. Now you can see in that scope, it's reflecting. Can you see it reflecting all the torches that I have in the area? So if I turn around, you can see it's actually reflecting and picking up all the flames, which is pretty cool. That's what would happen. It's really awesome. So the AK-15 also comes with its own magazine as well. So we'll put that in there. Now I'm just going to take a couple of shots just so you guys can see it. Single shots. And we're going to go to fully automatic as well, which you guys can see there. Now, I have turned the in-game volume down a little bit. I might just very quickly, and I did forget to turn that back up, guys. I do apologise. So let's just turn that back up again. Let's take, as you can see, it's a lot louder now. So you can really hear it now. And we'll just go back to single fire. Now, to change the fire modes, it is left shift and left click on the mouse. So it's just left shift, left click, and it will change. And if you want to see what you are on, if you look at the bottom at the hotbar, you can see the amount of rounds changing there. So that's single fire. And if you check hotbar 2 again, left shift and right click, left click on the mouse rather. And I really love this gun. I really do love this gun. It's definitely my new favourite in the game as well. Would be interesting to see some different types. I'd love to see the SA-80 in the game. That would be pretty cool as well. So for their birthday update, there was some drinks as well. Now, I'm not going to drink these because you can... I mean, these are alcoholic and you will get absolutely smashed. And I don't want my player really drunk right now because, obviously, I want to record the video sober. We also have the flare gun as well. So let me just take the flare gun and some rounds. Let me just pick these up. So here's the flare gun. I'm going to reload it. So we're going to whack around in there. Seems the animation needs to be a bit sorted out on that one as well. So you never know what situation you're going to be in, whether you're trying to find a team, whether you're trying to bait people out or something like that. You can always use it to your advantage in a combat situation. So let's fire a flare. And you have to reload every time as well. Now I'm going to shoot one in the ground actually over there. I just want to see how long it lasts for. Oh, that's cool. I'm liking this. This is actually really cool. So you've got the different... You got the flares. This is actually really interesting. It is cool to look at as well. It just shows you how awesome this Unreal Engine is. So let's just whack that back down. That's the flare gun. Now these are the handheld flares. You've got red, white, and red, blue, and green. So let's go for the red one first. Right, okay. I've managed to get it working. It wasn't as hard as it was. It was just my computer just messing up. So here's the flare. Absolutely loving it. That looks so cool. Right, so I'm just going to throw that. I'm going to throw that right over there. So, you know, you could use that in any situation. Maybe even to lure puppets or something. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here. And there should be... where's the other one? I've got another one here. I've got a blue one. There we go. So we've got the blue flare. Over here too. Really, really cool at night time. Does look really, really nice. And there was a red one somewhere, but I think I threw it very far away. Did I throw it far away, or is it actually here? Okay. Well, you guys get the gist of the flares, etc. So you got the green one over there lighting up everything, and you got the blue one. There is a red one too. But stuff like that, love it. Absolutely awesome. We now got the combat helmets as well. So, you know, it's all just different types of clothing and stuff like that, which is really cool. So you could change them. You could try these different ones. I think they're really awesome. They do look pretty decent, especially when you're wearing stuff like the she-mags as well. Like, you've got different types of she-mags, so you can see I'm not wearing anything there. So if I was to put, like, this one on, so you can see how that changes things now. Just gives your character a little bit of originality or something like that, you know? Being able to wear different types of clothing. And that's very important too, because otherwise everyone ends up just looking exactly the same. And these do look really nice. It's definitely a great feature. We got the fireworks. So I think everyone's seen the fireworks by now, but we'll set a couple of them off. And we'll set them on them ones as well. You've got the small fireworks, which you can see there. It's things like this. When you see this, you think, wow, this game is actually, like, and the engine is actually capable of doing so much more than what we've seen over the last year with the game. And something like this is a bit of a treat because it was their anniversary, so, which is fair enough. Okay, so now the fireworks have stopped. I'm going to show you something. So, now we know the tractor and the bike are going to be coming in, the motorcycle. But the motorcycle currently isn't in the game yet, but they have put the tractor in. Now, here's something pretty special now about the vehicles. This is all vehicles. Check out the first-person view. How awesome is this? And the tractor is the first one to have a live dashboard. So you can see the gauges moving, etc. within the vehicle. Now, if I was to press X, I can actually turn on the light, so you can see everything going there. So if I press enter on the numeric keypad, that changes the view. So you can see now the lights. And it will change many things within the game. But I like the live, sort of like the moving dashboard, and they're going to be implementing that into the quad, the pickup and the SUV as well, and whatever other vehicles I'm guessing they're going to be putting in the game soon as well. Now, we haven't exclusively looked at the airfield jet. That is a video that I will have to do, but you can see it on my streams as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much everything there that they've put into the update recently. So, and you can obviously always use the headlights for using it to see in dark locations as well, in dark situations. But maybe in the future, because obviously you can find batteries, you know, keep them turned off because batteries will probably run out eventually. But I'm absolutely loving the cabin. I'm loving pretty much this whole update. It really is something awesome. So guys, with that being said, stay safe, peace out. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.